It's past the hour, time to catch up with the Clinton Public Library. Kate's in today. How you doing?
Good, good. Happy to be here.
So the summer is winding down, so you have summer programs that are going to be coming to a close?
Yes, we do. So we had our summer reading programs for both youth and adults that officially ended last week, so people could fill out their reading logs. But we're kind of wrapping up summer with a celebration for like the end of summer on like Friday, August 18th. We're going to do a movie night for the kids so they can watch Super Mario Bros. And get ice cream. So that'll be a fun event. And then we're continuing to have market music, though our market music that was scheduled for tomorrow is canceled, sadly. But we have three more opportunities in the coming weeks on August 23rd, September 6th, and September 27th. So we're excited to do live music programs and movie nights to wrap up summer and head into fall.
So August 18th, movie night. Where will that take place at?
That will happen in Lions Foursquare Park outside, right by the Lions branch.
So you put up a big screen, or how does that work?
Yeah. It's an outdoor screen. Yes, it's actually inflatable. It's really cool. The library owns it, and yeah, it's a big screen where people can see it in good quality.
Do you get an opportunity to use that very often? I mean, you've got something like that on hand.
We have used it this summer for our movie nights, but before that, I'm not sure when we've used it. It's really cool. When I saw it the last time, I was like, oh, I didn't even know we owned this. So there's a lot of things like that within the library that I learn about constantly as I continue to work there. I'm like, oh, this is a gem. I don't know where it was. So, yeah.
The market music, that's too bad that's got canceled for tomorrow evening, because I know a lot of people do enjoy that. How are things coming on the pavilion? Have you been up there recently? Or?
You know, I have not. I've seen, I live on the north end, so when I drive by, I always kind of like peek my head in that direction. It looks really nice. So yeah, it is unfortunate that market music is canceled for tomorrow, but people have the opportunity to come down and check out the farmers market on Saturday. And we're actually having a program on Saturday with the Quad City Ukulele Club. They will have a performance at 12 p.m. So yeah, sad there's no market music, but there is another live music opportunity to check out the farmers market and enjoy hopefully some nice weather on Saturday.
So talk a little bit more about that. So ukuleles, how did this come about?
Well, I actually heard about this group from library patrons earlier, like I think in January or February. This group performed at the Fulton Cultural Center by the windmill, and people just said it was such a lovely event. They're really talented. It's a group, it kind of varies how many people they have, usually about 8 to 15 people at most, and it's just a group of people who want to get better at the ukulele. I've heard they're really good. They're pretty popular. They've performed at the Bix before, at the Festival of Trees. So it's a really cool organization, and it's a good way if you're interested in music, or if for whatever reason you're maybe interested in learning the ukulele, maybe it would give you the motivation to learn how to play that. So I'm definitely excited for the event on Saturday.
So that'll be coming up this Saturday. What time does it start? About the same time that the farmers market does?
It actually starts at the end of the farmers market.
Okay.
So hopefully people can go to the farmers market a little earlier, and then the event starts at 12, and we're not exactly sure when it will end, but probably around 1:15 or 1:30, and that's at the Lions Foursquare Park right by the pavilion.
Okay, so Saturday at noon. Kate, what else you got coming up for us?
Well, we have our device advice tomorrow on Wednesday, August 9th at the Lions branch from 3 to 4. So that's when people can come in and ask questions about their device questions, frustrations. We're here to assist with that. And then next week on Tuesday, August 15th from 10 to 11, we have a program where people can learn how to identify and avoid scams. So yeah, we have a lot of interesting educational programs and music things coming up that we're excited about.
Let's go back to the device advice one there. So do you head that up, or who's in charge of that?
Tomorrow it will be Stuart. Usually I help with the device advice at the main branch. So that's usually the the one further in the month, like later in the month, I think it's the fourth Friday.
So how does that work? I mean, do people actually show up with their phone or tablet or whatever and say, help me?
Yes, they do. People come in with all kinds of questions about their phones, tablets, computers. It really just varies. So we are happy to help with any questions. I think most commonly people ask questions about their phones, especially like their smartphones. Maybe they don't know how to send pictures to like their family members. Maybe they have questions about different apps. It's just a good way to talk about those things with people who really are not going to judge you at all. We're happy to help.
So again, that'll be coming up on the 9th?
Yes, from 3 to 4 at Lions.
And then you were talking about the how to avoid scams. That kind of ties in with device advice just a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. So it will be led by Roxanne Fish from Sterling Federal Bank. So increasingly when people are on their phones using digital devices or online, scams are unfortunately a possibility. So this will be a good program for people who, want to learn more on how to be incredibly cautious and hopefully avoid those things.
We got a couple minutes left in the program. Anything else, or you want me to just throw some questions your way?
Yeah, you can throw some questions my way.
How did you get interested in working at the library?
Yeah, I became interested in it after college. I was hoping to come back to Clinton and engage in my community. I've lived in Clinton, for a long time, since my childhood. So when I saw the opportunity to become a full-time librarian assistant, I thought, that would be really cool. I'm interested in community education, especially with kids and adults. So it kind of was a perfect opportunity to come back and gain work experience and work with people who I really hadn't known before. That's been a really gratifying experience, helping people, learn technology, help educate people in maybe a way, others wouldn't consider being a really important aspect of our community and becoming better in a sense of education.
Now, you were telling me one of your majors was in journalism. Mm-hmm. So how can you tie that major into what you do at the library?
I think journalism, I majored in journalism because I'm really interested in learning more about the world. That sounds silly, but especially people. So whenever people come into the library, I always, think of it as an opportunity to learn more about them and their stories. I am a true believer. Everybody has a story to share. Whether I learn that much of it by working at the library, that depends on how much people are willing to share. But I feel like I can really relate to people, or I'm a good listener in that sense. But it also is a good, communication skills are a good way to connect with the community, whether that's on social media or outreach events. So my interests kind of merge in fun and unique ways there.
So do you do any writing? Have you written any short stories or poems or things like that?
No, I haven't really dived into the realm of creative writing, though I would like to. I once was in a playwriting class in college, and I thought that was really cool. I could see myself going in that direction. I just haven't really tried it, so maybe I should.
Well, I appreciate you coming in. If people want to find out more information about what you've had to talk about today and other activities at the library, how can they best do that?
Yeah, they can visit our website at www.clintonpubliclibrary.us, or they can look us up on Facebook or Instagram at IACPL. And of course, they can always come into the library at both the Lions or main branches.
Kate, great to see you. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Check of the weather now, presented by American National.
For your Tuesday, we'll be tracking partly cloudy skies and still an opportunity for a scattered shower and thunderstorm as we head into the afternoon. Temperatures holding fairly steady into the low 80s for us. Quick evening shower.